Hey, it's MK, and I am here with another 31 days of cut files for you guys today. And today I am working on day 2 of the Steampunk cut files, and I have this one here that almost looks like a dial on your car, like one of those gauges on your car, right? I also have a title here. It's called Hard at Work. I used 2 different alphas for this one. This one here was a uber old, close to my heart one. It was their first time bringing out an alpha set, and their last time. I think they only brought 2 out, and then that was it. And then I also used Art Walk for their at sign. So I had to take it, I had to blend in. I didn't want too big of an at sign, but I wanted one that kind of stuck out a little bit, and I didn't want it to be too small. And I didn't want to spell the word out either. I also have a mishmash of acrylic pieces, metal pieces, some gears that are made out of cut files, and then I've got my 2 last little dots, wishing bubbles from 49 and Market. These 2 word labels pieces here are from a border strip from Close to My Heart. I've got this leftover fabric lace piece. I don't know, you guys. And then I have this Tim Holtz gear set that was actually gifted to me by my kids for Christmas. I have to say that I don't end up using those. They became a little bit too heavy because I plan on doing an 8.5 by 11 layout. So this is a photo of my husband. He took a picture of him working on a drill. Well, actually his service truck, and then next to a drill. I've got the scraps left over from yesterday's layout, and then this gorgeous piece from a collection that Elizabeth Craft Designs came out with. Now, I never got the entire collection. I only got a few pieces of it, which I'm super glad, because this has been in my stash for quite a while. I've been looking for the perfect layout, and then I realized there is no such thing. I need to just use it. And based off of all the other elements that I had on my little tray, this it matched. I can't say that they were the perfect layout, but it was perfect. But one of the things that I struggled with, which I just shared with you guys, is when I cut it down, it's almost like a double-sided, or not double-sided, but a split in half, like a 2-faced layout. Do I want the more blue section? Do I want the more coppery section? What is the right answer, especially when I'm cutting it down to 8.5 by 11? I get the intention of how Elizabeth Crafts designed it, because they're planners that they make, right? And then this could be stretched over several different pages, or just 1 2-page spread, and it have all these colors and look great, right? But in my case, it just was one of those things of, which direction did I want it to go in? And eventually I chose the copper side, because that was my first initial thought, was I was going to do the copper side and let the blue photo kind of stand out on its own. Now, this was either very early in the morning or getting late in the evening on a winter day. And I say winter because late in our evenings, and I'm pretty sure it's the same everywhere else, but in the summertime, the evenings last forever, and it doesn't get dark until like 10 o'clock, right? So this one here, I don't know if it's dusk or dawn that he is taking the picture of, but more or less, it's just the sun, it's not bright blue skies like I'm used to. So I'm going to go ahead and just build a base photo mat and clusters to go, or not clusters, but layers to go around it. So I have places to tuck and weave all of my cut files, or all of my gears. And the first thing I went to was these cut files. And I have to tell you guys that I really liked how this looked until I realized that I'm not using the cut file I'm supposed to be using. So when I bring in the cut file I'm supposed to be using, there goes all the other cut files, right? And just like yesterday's cut file, I'm going to chop this one up. Now, at first I thought I was just going to stretch it across the page and call it good, just this way. Then I remembered that, no, this is where I wanted my title to go. And if I put my title here, then I'm going to cover up my entire cut file. And I don't want to do that. I want my cut file to be center stage. So here's where I realized, yeah, that's not going to work for me. I need to move my cut file. So I end up taking another gear away. and bringing in my cut file. I brought in another white gear. I do like the gears staying white. I like that they pop off the page. They also pop off all of the white that is overlaid in the background of my layout. So that also pops up as well. And then of course I made my title as that white, basically just to make his truck pop out too. I didn't want it to get lost. So normally what I use to put my acrylic pieces down is glue dots, and I'm apparently out of glue dots. I don't have any glue dots, you guys. Yeah, that's a crime in my house. So I need to get those ordered ASAP. But I do have this glue dot runner, and I thought, well, I've never used this before. It came in a grab bag, or a swag bag, I should say, at the Pinners conference, right? So I've had this for quite a while. But yes, it was one of the freebies that you get in a swag bag when you sign up to go to the Pinners conference as a VIP. And my girlfriend and I like to do the VIP portion because of the fact that it's A, you get free stuff. B, you get to get into the event half an hour before everybody else on all the days. You get 12 free classes should you choose to want to go to the classes. You do have to pay for the product. Like if there's a kit that comes with, sometimes the kit is free, sometimes the kit requires payment. So you do have to pay for that, but the class is free and the knowledge is free. Whereas anybody that just walks in, they only maybe get one class, or they have to pay for the other classes, things like that. So super cool opportunity when you sign up for VIP. And then you also get a Thursday night game night, basically. You get to go play games, you get to enter in drawings, you get to do make and takes. I mean, it's just fun to do the VIP section. They really step it up for the VIP. There's also a lounge in the VIP section where you get to go have snacks, you get to go have drinks, all the good stuff, you guys. Super good stuff. But anyways, where was I going with that? I have no idea. I think it was the glue dot runner. But yeah, let's get back to the layout, you guys. Seriously. So, oh my gosh, I'm done. I talked about pinners rather than the picture. But yeah, it's just a picture of what my husband used to do before he went and became a manager. He loved his service truck. He loved what he did. And I have to tell you guys, the title kind of makes me laugh because I don't really think he worked hard. I really don't. I think he enjoyed his job so much that hard work wasn't even there. It wasn't even in the factor. So, but I do like that, it does show that he is hard at work and he was working. I do like it when, he wishes me good morning and sends me these types of pictures. It makes me miss my old job, but I did enjoy when these were our good mornings, right? This is him saying good morning. Now it's not so much. He's a manager. Yeah, his mornings are in a meeting. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really, truly appreciate it. Don't forget to hop on over Janet's channel, and which is Galaxy Girl Creations, and go and see how she is using this cut file today. You guys, my last two cut files were pretty much plain Jane, but honestly, I just really wanted to share with you guys how much fun it is to incorporate these designs, and don't be afraid to cut them up. That's their intention, is to tuck and weave them into certain sections. And so I just really wanted to reiterate that, even though I said it a lot yesterday. Anyways, thank you so much, and I will check you guys all later. Bye.